So Axios reported that Trump allies are already pre-screening thousands of potential employees. Remember, they're trying to overthrow all federal employees at one time through executive action. Potential employees and appointees by political ideology first. This is the concept of people like Hitler and others. Political ideology has to be primary. And they're checking to see if would-be candidates are loyal to Trump, a man who's really barely that. While most of the public attention has been focused on the plans to restructure the government, the blueprint also revives a failed push to add a citizen question to the census. Let me explain that, because I saw some of the rhetoric on social media saying, well, that's not a big deal. Why is that an issue? I agree with that. That question, number one, stops a whole lot of folk from answering the census. Why is that a problem in your community? Because tax dollars are reallocated back to those regions based on pure population. And if your population is undercounted, that means that you have less money in the pot and a whole lot more hands that need it. And so you do not create opportunity for individuals to not feel safe answering the census. So you get an accurate count, which would ask for the US citizenship status of every person living in every household in America. This was first proposed by Trump in 2019 before it was later shot down by the US Supreme Court for being, quote, implausible and legally inadequate. They're just going to bypass the court's decision. At the time, critics argued that making such a change would discriminate against minorities and scare off immigrant households from participating in the census over concerns of their response, that their response could be used against them and their legal status. In turn, this could lead to immigrants being undercounted, meaning some states, mostly Democratic, would get less representation in Congress, less funding, and the list goes on. Here we are.